to the second episode of WWWWW&H, a show that asks the questions who, what, when, where, why, and how. This week's episode asks the question, how do humans communicate with their dogs, and how do dogs communicate their thoughts and feelings to their humans? While there is an increasing amount of scientific research into the incredible range of a dog's cognitive ability, this show will not attempt to be another Nova documentary, but rather a light, fun exploration of the commonalities of the bond that exists between humans and dogs, featuring humans and dogs of the Northshire of Bennington County, Vermont. Let me begin by introducing this week's co-host and the episode's interviewer. He only got the job because he's the producer's dog. A 14-month-old Legato Romagnola, an Italian water dog and truffle hunter by way of Buffalo, New York. Emilio? Oh, no, I mean Elmo. Elmo! 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 Come, now that's your cue. Okay, it's your show now.
Hello, welcome, salutations. I'm Elmo. I have a question for all of you. How do you communicate with your dogs, and how do they communicate their needs to you? Scott, why don't you and Tundra go first?
So this is Tundra the Newfoundland, who is 7.5 years old, a 7.5-year-old male going on 2 if you ask me. And we got him as a puppy when he was about 9 weeks old, so we've had him his whole life. I would say on the one hand, we don't communicate well because he has what I like to call selective hearing. But kidding aside, we have our whole dynamic. I know exactly what he's thinking at all times from facial expressions, and he understands what I'm saying, and I have a whole lexicon that I use with him. And yeah, we're symbiotic.
Come on, Holly. Gotta hold on to the rail. Come on, get your stick. Okay, I think small dogs get away with more than big dogs would. Ollie tells us when he needs something by jumping on by our knee. He'll stand on his back legs and go, try to get us to give him attention. Okay, so communication is key to having a dog. You have to be able to tell him or her the boundaries of what they can do, and to get the dog back if he goes away from you. Well, Ollie is very special because he's a comical guy. He makes us laugh. He's trying to, like chase a fly or get in funny positions. And he is affectionate though. He will sit on your lap. So he's a little bit of both. Real active and then cuddly. He really likes to take a nap with me. And so he'll jump on the back of my leg when it's 2 o'clock and we have to lay down.
Hi, this is Ann Davenport.
I'm Will Davenport.
And this is Yasko and Sherman. Yasko is a 6.5-year-old European Landseer. He came here from the Netherlands. And Sherman is an 11-year-old Bernese Mountain Dog Lab mix, just a bite. And they're from Dorset, Vermont. What's special about Yasko is for a nice big dog like this, he doesn't drool. So that's what's special about him. Unlike most Newfoundlands and other dogs like that who drool, he is a non-drooler. And what's special about Sherman is that he's just a monstrous lap dog. They are like my 4th and 5th child. I have 3 sons, and they're both boys, and this is son number 5, 4, and 5. And they sleep with me every night. Yeah, this one sleeps in the bed every night. No, he sleeps on the floor. He's too big in the bed. But the black one sleeps in bed with me every night. Communication is very important. They're very loyal to us. They always want to be by us, which helps them, the fact that they listen to us and don't get in trouble. So it's very important, the communication with us and between us and them. I'm just the alpha dog in the family, so they always listen to me, they follow me around, and I talk to them just like a regular human being. They all went through puppy school training, so they listen well.
Hi, this is Willow, and she is a girl, and she just turned. She's special because she really communicates with me and knows how I feel. Like if I'm in a down mood, she always, and I'm sitting on the couch, she always comes up to me and like sits on my lap and snuggles. And like she knows how I'm feeling. Like when she goes to the bathroom, we ring a bell on the door, and whenever she rings the bell, it tells me I need to make her go outside. And also like whenever she like rings her paw on a bowl, that means she needs more water.
This is Habibi, and he's a pug, and he's 12 years old. I have had Habibi since he was a puppy. I raised him in his forever home. He's one of three pugs that I own right now. What is really special about Habibi is what's special about all pugs is they just love you. You're the center of their world. They want to be with you. They don't want to chase squirrels. They don't really want to be watchdogs. They just want to be your little person. I think that's what they think they are, little people. Well, the role of communication is very important because, but easy with a pug because I really believe they can kind of read your mind and read your emotions before I say a word. We're totally in sync.
So this is Mia Morales. She's a female Chihuahua mix. Tomorrow is July 11th and it'll be her birthday. She'll be 3 years old and she was a rescue from the streets of Mexico.
She's really great because she really likes to give people kisses.
How do you communicate with your dog?
Different words a lot, and so then she kind of gets used to what she should do after we sleep.
I live in Dorset, in the neighborhood. The dog is 5 years old. I named him Bernie because he was 8 weeks old when I got him, and he was very small, only 4.5 pounds, from New Jersey, from a breeder. It was about the time that Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders were revving up, and I thought Bernie would be a good name for him. He is a cockapoo. Bernie is very intelligent. He's also very loving. He's a great watchdog and a hunting dog. He likes to hunt birds, which he can't catch, but he likes to go after them. He treed a bear the other day in our backyard and barked furiously at it at about 2:45 in the morning. He understands me, I swear. When I talk to him, he looks at me with his big brown eyes and he understands me and he knows exactly what I'm saying, I think.
My name is Paul Thompson, and this is my dog, Pip Thompson, who goes by Pipperoni. And she is 9 years old. She's a female dog. I got her in 2015 when she was 3 years old. Pip is a big barker. She loves to bark and protect and be a guard dog. I love my dog Pip. She greets me every morning, and she stays right by my side as much as possible, except when she's at the dog days when she wants to go off and see other dogs. Pip and I communicate really well. She loves to be petted, and she's got a real way of looking at you and telling you what she needs. She'll come up to you and she'll paw you. She'll say, "I need some water. I need some food. I need some loving." Whatever she says, she'll come do it.
Sure. This is Ringo. He's a 5-year-old yellow lab. I rescued him from a shelter in central Vermont when he was 3 years old, so I've had him for 2 years. And he was a stray before he came to the shelter, so I'm not sure if he is a purebred lab, but he certainly acts like one. Ringo is one of the most unique, energetic, fun, loving dogs I've ever met. He is very comfortable with everyone he meets. He's pretty much immediate friends with everyone that he meets. When I met him, it was just sort of a chance encounter going to the shelter, and I knew within spending half an hour with him that I definitely wanted to take this dog home with me. Ringo is my best friend, right? He's with me more than anyone else, and when I don't want to see anyone else, I always want to come back to Ringo. He is loving, he is loyal, and he has a really great way of giving me exactly what I need when I need it. Communication is about needs, and it's about what we need for each other. He needs to tell me just as much as I need to tell him. For instance, we were walking on a trail a few weeks ago, and a few hundred yards ahead of us, a bear popped out ahead and just ran across the trail. And Ringo wanted to go be friends with this bear, but he told me by looking back at me with his ears perked up, saying, "I want to go say hi." And I told him with my no command and a stern return voice that let him know, no, there might be danger that way. I should listen to my human and I should go back to him. So it's a two-way street at all times. You know, he has just the right amount of communication tools that we're able to tell each other what we need to, but we don't always have to be talking all the time, like you might experience with your human companion.
Thanks, guys, and back to Mary Jo.
Well, thank you, Elmo.
You're more than welcome. I hope you got all the information you needed.
Well, what I noticed was a commonality in approach between dogs and humans. Humans using touch, facial expression, body language, and dogs using whines and barks, facial expressions, and body language. Somehow they have developed a unique system that works for them and allows that special bond between humans and dogs to strengthen and grow. Thank you for watching this episode of WWWWW&H. If you have ideas for future episodes, please contact us at www.hvideo@gmail.com. This is Mary Jo Greco saying thank you for watching.